Cool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School baseball and softball. Now let's go live to the field for exciting high school baseball and softball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
And good evening and welcome to West Carter High School. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin here for Cool TV, as we have got some great baseball action on our hands here today, as we are going to have the visiting Bath County Wildcats, currently 15-12 on the season, 2-5 in district play, and they're going to be taking on the home team here today, and that's going to be the West Carter Comets, currently 6-12 on the season, 1-4 in district play. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here with some starting lineups and more information here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Stop wishing you were debt-free. Start consolidating. Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances this new year. And all it takes is a personal loan. Imagine one monthly payment at a great interest rate. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice. Visit us online at mccu.net.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
And welcome back to West Carter High School. And so starting lineups here, first of all, for the West Carter Comets. Batting first is going to be the shortstop, Kel Back. Batting second is going to be the left fielder, Brody Boggs. Batting third is going to be the catcher, Corey Hedge. On the mound here tonight is going to be the pitcher, Jake Carter. Batting fifth is going to be the third baseman, Tyler Stinson. Batting sixth is going to be the center fielder, Christian Manning. Batting seventh is going to be the first baseman, Tabor Tackett. Batting eighth is going to be the right fielder, Silas Clark. And then batting ninth is going to be Griffith Rayburn out there at second base. Now let's take a look here at the Boyd County Wildcats starting lineup. Batting first is going to be the third baseman, Corbin Sorrell. Batting second is going to be the second baseman, Brock Donahue. Batting third is going to be the catcher, Jay Smith. Batting fourth is going to be the first baseman, Braden Roussos. Batting fifth is going to be the center fielder, Bryson Stigall. Batting sixth is going to be the shortstop, Adam Witt. Batting seventh is going to be the right fielder, Memphis Beadle. Batting eighth is going to be the designated hitter, Connor Carpenter. Batting ninth is going to be the left fielder, Logan Hiley. And then the other player on the field is going to be the pitcher, starting pitcher here tonight, and that's going to be Braden Crouch. Now, of course, taking a look at these two teams coming in, of course, Bath County coming in with a little bit of a better record here this evening. Of course, these two teams has met earlier on this season, and Bath County defeated West Carter by, I believe, by a score of 10-4. Of course, Bath County has won the last 5 meetings between these two teams going into the 2020 season. So we're going to take one more break as they get the national anthem here, and we will be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
And back here at West Carter High School with a little bit of wind coming in from the outfield, infield. We'll have an outfield camera out there a little bit after a while, but you'll see it shaking just a little bit, and do apologize for that. But a beautiful day out here at West Carter today, 74 degrees and sunny, hardly not that many clouds in the sky, just a few of them here just in the area. Of course, a lot of seniors out today. We wish safe travels to the West Carter High School seniors that have went to Kings Island today. And we want to congratulate all the West Carter team members and everything else for their testing. And then, of course, whenever Bath County does their testing, we wish them good luck as well. On the mound here this evening is Jake Carter. So far this season, he's picked up 5 starts. He has got an 0-5 record, so looking for his first win here of the season. He's got a 14.41 ERA in 17 innings pitched. He's given up 37 hits and 49 runs. He's walked 12 and struck out 17 off of 433 pitches. And so that is going to be the pitcher this evening, Jake Carter. And so West Carter hoping to try to get back in on the winning streak a little bit here, as they've kind of struggled here a little bit this season. Of course, still trying to find their own identity and get themselves ready here for district play, which is coming up here well before you know it. And so it's one of those that they're looking to try to get a few more wins in here before the end of the season. And so that's what Coach Allgood's taking a look at and trying to play around with what he's got out there as well. Of course, Jake Carter going to be getting the nod here today. Of course, as the team's getting ready to break it down here, and we're going to be seeing Bath County, which has had a pretty good little bit of a run this season. Obviously, probably not exactly where they want to be at this year, but they're hoping that things go really well. Of course, West Carter on their last outing picked up a win over Tulsa Fort Gay, West Virginia, at a 15-10 victory there. And so now taking a look here, your starting batter here for Bath County is going to be number 15, Corbin Sorrell. First pitch into him is going to be high up in there for ball 1. Check swing there, but did not go, so that's going to be ball 2 there. As we get we'll try to get our stats and everything else running on right here for you, so just kind of bear with us that that's going to be fouled off. Count goes here now, 1-2 here to Sorrell. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be up high in the zone. So 3 balls, 1 strike now here to the leadoff batter, Sorrell. And that's going to be ball 4, and so that's going to put a runner there at first base. And coming up to the plate now is going to be number 7, Brock Donahue, the second baseman. First pitch in him is going to be in there for ball 1. And that's going to be now 2-0 here now to Donahue. Carter looking in for the sign. Gets it, and then there's going to be a hit there toward third. And that's going to be thrown out of play there, but I believe that was going to be caught there by Stinson. Runner will stay there at first. So with 1 away here, it's now going to be the catcher, number 2, Smith. Jay Smith here in for Bath County. A .338 hitter here on the season. He's got 1 home run, 24 hits, and 19 runs and 11 RBIs here for Smith. Takes ball 1 in here from Carter. So 1-0 the count. Jake Carter delivers, and that's going to be fouled down the third base line. Coach tried to barehand that one and ended up getting tagged with it. Count here goes even now. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Smith. Carter checks the runner at first. Delivers, and that's going to be a shot up the middle, and that's going to get just beyond back out there, and that's going to be a single there here for Smith here in the top of the first inning. Back did a nice diving stop, but just went outside of his reach. And so that's going to be 2 on here for Bath County. And coming up to the plate now is going to be the first baseman here, number 10, Braden Roussos. Roussos here, a .288 batter, 21 hits, 12 runs, 24 RBIs here on the season for this young man. Carter delivers the pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt. Runners are going to be holding there at first and second. So 1-0 count here to Roussos. Pitch is going to be just a bit outside. Good job by Hedge there to keep that ball in play, or right in front of him. So count goes now here 2-0 to Roussos. Carter delivers. Going to be right down in the mid, or just a little bit off middle there, a little bit inside, but that is going to be called strike 1. That's just going to be the 5th strike that Carter's thrown here tonight. He's thrown 9 balls and 5 strikes in his 14 pitches here today. That one's going to be on the outside part of the plate. Just misses there. Count now goes to 3-1 here to Roussos. Got Sorrell at second, Smith at first. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. There's the pitch, and that's going to be a hit right up the middle. They're going to, and that is going to be right through the gap, and that is going to score 1 as Sorrell is going to make it in as that one hit to right. The ball is going to get to home plate on the air, and that's going to bring up Stigall. There's a shot there right up the middle. stretches out for there, but I believe all runners are going to be safe, and so that is going to be bases loaded here now for Bath County. As that one was hit to Rayburn. Rayburn did not tag second for the force out. Just went ahead and tried to get toward first base, but ended up not in time. Adam Witt, a .250 hitter here on the season. First, and so that's going to score another run here for Bath County. So Smith will score in from third base. Rousseau moves over toward third. Stigall is now at second, and Witt is at first. And that's going to be bringing up the seventh batter here now, number 12, Beadle. So it's going to be in there for ball one. And there's going to be a shot there toward the out from third. So a sacrifice fly out to Boggs. And Witt's at first. First pitch going to be just outside, ball one. Check swing. And they're going to call that, say that he went, so that count is going to go 1-1 now here on Carpenter. Carpenter, the designated hitter here. .204 batter here on the season, 10 hits, 6 runs, 12 RBIs. Takes a cut at that one and misses, so count goes now in the favor of Carter here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still in the top of the first here. Of course, little wind blowing through, kind of blowing our camera. And that one just barely misses Carpenter there as he turned his back and it just went by him. So count evens up here at 2 balls, 2 strikes here now to Carpenter. Takes a cut at that one and fouls that one away. Count's still going to remain here at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out here. Top of the first inning. Bath County's got a 3-0 lead here. Looking to try to extend this one out. And that is going to be fouled off once again. Count still remains here at 2-2. This will be the 7th pitch in this at bat here for Carpenter. Carter checks the runner at second. Working out of the stretch, delivers, and that's going to be swung on and missed, and that's going to retire the side here for Wes Carter. But the damage has been done here in the first as Bath County picks up 3 runs off of 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. And so we'll be at the top of the order here for Wes Carter as it's going to be Back, Boggs, and Hedge. And so we'll take a break and we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
That is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back here at Wes Carter, where it's going to be Braden Crouch on the mound here for Bath County. He's got 3 starts here on the season, a 3-0 record with a fantastic 0.41 ERA. Of course, he's only pitched 17 innings this season, giving up 7 hits, 4 walks, struck out 23, and has given up 2 runs off of 253 pitches. And so we're going to see how Wes Carter is going to be able to handle this as we're getting ready to see the top of the lineup here for the Comets. And batting first here is going to be number 24, Cale Back. Back here, a 400 hitter this season. First pitch to him, takes a swing at that one, and that's going to go through the gap there at short. And so the leadoff batter gets on first here in the bottom of the second inning. So it goes off of the first pitch. So coming up to the plate now is going to be the left fielder here, number 7, Brody Boggs. Brody Boggs, a 178 hitter here this season. 8 hits, 6 runs, and 4 RBIs for this young man. First pitch going to be up high in the zone to him, and that's going to be ball 1 in here to Boggs. Boggs, a left-handed batter. This one's going to be on the outside part of the plate once again, so count goes now here 2-0 here to Boggs. 2 balls, no strikes here in the bottom of the first inning. Try to throw it over there at first. He gets back in time. This one's going to be swung on and missed by Boggs, as that one just a little bit high up in the zone. Very hard to lay off some of those high ones. Back takes his lead off of first. Crouch going to be working out of the stretch here. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to miss high and outside. Count here goes now to 3-1 here to Boggs. As we said, a little bit of wind now going right to left. Not real hard out there, but just enough to shake our camera out there in outfield. As that's going to be in there for a called strike, so it's now going to be full count here now for Brody Boggs. Here's the payoff pitch, and he's going to swing at that one. First baseman goes over and catches that one, and that's going to be 1 away. So now that's going to be bringing up the catcher here, number 27, Corey Hedge. Hedge here, a .333 hitter on the season, swings at the first pitch. And that goes to the outfield, and that's going to be 2 away here as he swung on that first pitch. Beetle comes in and picks up that one. So 2 away, back still there at first, and it's going to be the pitcher now here, number 4, Jake Carter, up to the plate. Carter, a .238 hitter here on the season. Has a good eye on that one, takes a look at that one, go outside, and so it's going to be ball 1 here for the pitcher, Carter. That one, a little bit of inside music there, almost chin music. Going to be 2-0 now here to Carter. Crouch has thrown 10 pitches so far this inning. Has went 5 balls and 5 strikes. And that's another little bit of chin music there. Brushes Carter off the plate, but goes down in the count deep in there, 3-0. Back's going to be holding tight there at first base. Now starts to take his lead. As there's the 3-0 pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-1 now here, Crouch to Carter in this pitcher's duel. Takes a swing on that one, but that one's going to go foul down the third base line. So now it's going to be full count here now for Jake Carter. Second time Crouch has had a full count here this inning. And that's going to be a shot there toward left field. That's going to be down for a single, so Carter advances the runner into scoring position. And coming up to the plate now is going to be the third baseman here, Tyler Stinson. So 2 on, 2 out, Wes Carter. Going to be bringing up Tyler Stinson, a .262 batter here this season. He's got 11 hits, 2 runs, and 6 RBIs. First pitch into Stinson's going to be right down Main Street in there for a called strike 1. Checks the swing, doesn't go, but that is going to be inside. So count here now goes 1 and 1 here to Stinson. Checks the runner at second, delivers to home. And that's going to be in there for a called strike 2. Catcher was looking down at first, trying to check Carter down there. 2 on. 1-2 pitch coming up here. And that's going to be high. And Stinson's a tall young man, and that one was just about over top his head. Count now here 2-2. Pitch is going to be outside. Full count once again here for Crouch. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is going to be a called strike 3. And so that is going to end the inning here as Stinson's going to go down looking here in the first. But that is going to end the inning there. Wes Carter ends up picking up no runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base. And so heading into the top of the second inning, your score is Bath County 3, Wes Carter nothing. We'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
And back here at Wes Carter High School as we are heading into the top of the second inning with Bath County leading the way here 3-0. As we are going to be taking a look here at the bottom of the lineup here for Bath County, and we're going to be having our first batter here is going to be Logan Hiley. Hiley, a 200 hitter here on the season. First pitch going to be inside to him there, so count goes here 1-0. Now here to Hiley, the ninth batter in the lineup, first batter here this inning. Second pitch going to be just missed there, so count now here goes 2-0 now here to Hiley. That one going to be right across the middle of the plate there. Count here now goes 2-1. Hiley, the left fielder here for Bath County. As Carter pitches that one out, count goes here now 3-1. So far, Carter's thrown 31 pitches, 16 balls, 15 strikes here to the Wildcats. And that's going to be just a bit outside, so that's going to be ball 4. So Hiley's going to make his way down toward first. And we're going to be at the top of the lineup here. So now we're going to go back to Corbin Sorrell here for Bath County. Sorrell here, no official at-bats this inning as he walked in his first appearance at the plate. Did score the first run there for Bath County. Carter checks the runner at first, delivers to the plate, and that's going to be outside for ball one. As we said, the last couple days here for sports has been really nice. We've been having some cold, rainy temperature here, but now sun's starting to come out and starting to look a little bit like May. As that one's going to be just outside. Count here now goes to 2-0. Carter checks the runner at first. Delivers. And that's going to catch the outside part of the plate for strike one. Of course, a day like today, if you're in Olive Hill, come on out to the ballpark here. We're still early on. If not, we're glad that you're able to join us here today or watching the replay on here on YouTube. As that's going to catch the outside corner of the plate again, and so that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Sorrell. And make sure if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you give our page, subscribe to our page there on YouTube and also on Facebook. Just look for Cool TV, as that one's going to hit to the gap there at short. Going to go toward the outfield, and that is going to advance the runners. So we're going to have 2 on here, nobody out here in the second inning. So that's going to be a single there for Sorrell. And that's going to be bringing up now the second baseman here, Donahue. 0 for 1 here on the day. Brock Donahue, as we said earlier, a .246 hitter here for Bath County. First pitch comes in there and goes across the outside part of the plate for strike one. That one's going to be high up in the zone. Count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Bath County has runner in scoring position here. Already have a 3-0 lead here over the Comets. As that's going to be a shot just over top of third baseman. Boggs throws it in, and it is going to be a bases loaded situation here for Bath County. Definitely not where Carter wants to be at here at this point in time. Already down 3 runs. And that's going to be bringing up the catcher here. Number 2, Jay Smith. As that's going to be popped up to the outfield. Or they're trying to chase it there, going into foul territory, and just misses it. So that's going to be a very long strike one. Had 3 Comets on the way over there. Boggs had the lead there on the way, but could not come up with the grab there. So it's 0-1 here now to Smith. As we see Smith tying his shoe, still nobody out here. Pond is full of ducks out there for Bath County. As that's going to be just a bit outside. Good job by Hedge once again, keeping the ball in front of him, possibly preventing a run from coming across. Any hit's going to score a run here for Bath County. As that's going to be swung on and missed. Smith now down in the count here, 1-2. As that's going to be a little bit of a chopper, but I believe that went foul. No indication by the umpires on that, but they ended up going ahead and calling it dead there anyway. So 1-2, still the count. And that one goes foul there. Oh, he called the strike on that. There we go. So he was over top the plate there, and they're going to call the strike on that one. As we'll try to get that outfield camera working back there again just a little bit. Kind of pixelated there, but we'll run with this one here. As next batter here, going to be Roussos, the first baseman, number 10. Roussos, 1 for 1 on the day, single to short, also scored a run. And that's going to be inside. Count goes here now to 1-1. As that's going to be popped up foul. Count here now goes 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's going to be a shot there toward short. Throws it over toward first, and that's going to be dropped. And so that is going to score a run. So Howley's going to score in from third base. And so all runners are going to be safe. And that's going to bring up the center fielder now here, number 4, Bryson Stigall. That's going to be swung on and missed. Strike 1 here to Stigall. And that's going to get beyond Hedge there as that pass ball going to advance all runners. So Sorrell scores in from third. Donahue advances to third. Roussos advances up to second. So we'll try to get that outfield camera going here in just a little bit. As that pitch is going to be outside. Count here goes now 2-1 here to Stigall. And that's going to be hitting Stigall in the back. And that's going to load the bases once again here for Bath County. And that's going to bring Coach Allgood to the mound here for a meeting. So Coach Allgood having a talk with, right now, facing the 6th batter coming up here for Bath County and Witt. And looks like he's going to keep out there with Carter. Delivers the first pitch there, and that's going to be in there for strike 1 here to Witt. Adam Witt, a .250 hitter here this season. Swings on that one and misses. So count here goes now down 0-2. As I said, do apologize for a little bit of technical issues there, but getting things back on track here as that one brushes Witt off the plate. Of course, Carter's already hit 1 here this game, and it's now 1-2 here now to Witt. And that's going to be high and outside. Count here now going 2-2 here to Witt. Bases loaded once again here for Bath County. Inside, just misses. Full count now here for Carter. And that's going to be swung on and foul, so Witt keeps himself alive here in the second. 3 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Or excuse me, the top of the second inning. Bath County leading here 5-0. And that's going to be inside, ball 4. And so that's going to put another run across the plate. So Donahue's going to walk in from third. And your score is now 6-0, Bath County here on top. Coming in now is going to be the right fielder now here, Memphis Beadle. Beadle here, a .385 hitter. Sacrificed to left field to advance the runner in his last at-bat. And first pitch going to be called, ball 1. That one's going to be down in the dirt. 2-0. So Carter, 62 pitches so far here going into the second inning, has went right down the middle. 31 balls, 31 strikes, as there's a shot and foul down the third base line. And that is going to go foul, so it's now 2-1 here to the right fielder. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Thinks about that one, but it travels outside, so we're back at a full count once again here for Carter. Had the same situation just a minute ago with Witt. And he's going to ring him up on that one, so that's going to be a called strike 3 on Beadle, so catches him looking there. Beadle was about ready to head down toward first base, but was called out by the home plate umpire. First pitch in here now, the designated hitter, number 14, Carpenter. Connor Carpenter waving off everybody else right now. As that was a pass ball. Two balls, no strikes here to Carpenter as he swings on that one and fouls that one off. Count here now goes 2-1. So two balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded with 2 out here in the top of the second. As that's going to be a hit there toward third, and that's going to break on through. That's going to score 2 runners here for Bath County. So that's going to be a 2-run RBI single there by Carpenter. So Witt will advance on to second base, and Carpenter picks up 2 RBIs, and it is now 8-0 here. Bath County in on top. With Hiley, the left fielder, coming up to the plate. First pitch going to be in there called strike 1. Hiley walked in the second inning. Takes ball 2 there. And that's going to be well inside, brushing Hiley back. Count now here 2-1. That's going to be outside. Count here now going 3-1 here to Hiley. As that's going to be fouled off there. Count goes full once again here by Carter. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to the left fielder. As that's going to be out toward left field, and that's going to be brought in by Boggs. And that is going to retire the side. So 5 runs there in the second inning brings your score now here, Bath County 8, West Carter nothing. It's going to be the 6, 7, and 8 batters here for the Comets. And we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
And back here at West Carter, where your score is Bath County 8, West Carter nothing. And so now it's going to be the center fielder coming up here for the Comets. Number 19, Christian Manning. Pitch in there going to be for ball 1. And that one's going to be fouled up and out of play. Count here now goes 1-1 here to Manning. As we said, Manning there. 217 hitter with 10 hits, 6 runs, and 4 RBIs. As that's going to be over toward right field, and that's going to be off the fence there, so that's going to be a long strike too. So that's going to miss there, and now count goes here 2-2 now here to Manning. Swings at that one, and that one's going to be fouled off and back behind the press box here. Count still remains at 2-2. As there's going to be a shot right there past the second baseman. Goes out to the right field, and that's going to be a single there for the leadoff batter in Manning. And so now it's going to be the first baseman here, Tabor Tackett. Tackett, a .220 hitter on the season. Takes ball 1 up high and tight. It's got 9 hits, 6 runs, and 5 RBIs here. As that's going to miss there once again, so count here now goes 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be swung on and missed. Count here now goes 2-1 now here to Tackett. As that's going to be popped up and out of play. Count evens up here at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 here to Tabor Tackett. And that's going to be swung on and missed, and so that's going to be 1 away here for Wes Carter. And that's going to be bringing up the right fielder now here for Wes Carter, number 18, Silas Clark. First pitch is going to be in there for strike 1. That one will miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Clark. That one's going to miss outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike now here to Silas Clark. As that one's going to be fair down the third base line. They're going to try to get him over at first, and they get him just in time. And that's going to be 2 away. Sorrell made a great throw there from third base to get it just in the nick of time. Manning's going to advance up to second base. And now it's going to be the second baseman here now in Rayburn. Griffin Rayburn. A 138 hitter here on the season. As they're going to try to get the throw over there to first, and that's going to be in time. And that's going to retire the side there for Wes Carter. Another 5-3 out. And so Wes Carter gives up no runs off of 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on base. And so coming up here for Bath County is going to be the top of the order in Sorrell, Donahue, and Smith. And we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here at Wes Carter as we're getting ready here to head in toward the top of the 3rd inning. Bath County leads here 8-0. As Wes Carter's going to be keeping up with Jake Carter on the mound. And as we said, it's going to be the first batter in the lineup here, number 15, Corbin Sorrell. Sorrell here, a 276 batter. He is 1 for 1 on the day, walked in the first inning and then singled to left there in the second. First pitch into him is going to be high and inside, ball 1. Next pitch is going to miss on the inside there, so 2-0 now here to Sorrell. Carter's thrown 78 pitches here going into the third inning, as that's going to be a hit there toward left field. And that's going to be down for a single there for Sorrell. And that's going to bring up now the second baseman here, number 7, Brock Donahue. Donahue here, 1 for 2 on the day, picked up a run. He lined to third in the first inning and then picked up a single there in the second inning. As first pitch into him, going to be on the outside part of the plate here for strike 1. That's going to be on the inside part of the plate, so Donahue down in the count here now. 0-2 here from Carter. Carter checking the runner, and that's going to be popped up, as that's going to be caught there by Back. And so that's going to be 1 away here in the third inning. And coming up to the plate now is going to be the catcher here, number 2, Smith. Jay Smith. 1 for 2 here on the day. First pitch going to be right down Main Street there for a strike, called strike 1. So 1 away here in the top of the third inning. And that's going to be fouled off down the third base line. So count goes here now 0-2 here to Smith. And do apologize for our technical issues out there in the outfield. Our signal just not getting quite strong enough up here into the press box. Carter checking the runner. That's going to be swung on and missed, and they're going to try to pick off the runner there at second, and they're going to say that he is safe out there at second. But they're going to strike out Smith here at home, and so that's going to be 2 away. So beats out the throw, and it's going to be now the first baseman here, number 10, Braden Russos. First pitch into him is going to be swung on and missed, strike 1. Russos 2 for 2 here on the day. He's picked up 2 singles, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Runner's going to be advancing on to third as Carter pitches that one out, but Sorrell already well past halfway to third base by the time it reached Hedge. They got a runner on third now, 1-1. It's going to be inside there to Russos. Inside once again, so count now goes here 3-1 here to Russos. And that's going to miss inside once again, so ball 4, and that's going to put another runner down on first base. And that's going to bring up the 5th batter in the lineup, the center fielder here, number 4, Bryson Stigall. That one going to be missed there by Tackett, but runner's going to hold there at first and third. Stigall 1 for 1. Picked up a single in the first inning and it was hit by a pitch by Carter in the second inning. Carter checking the runners. And that one's going to be outside. Count goes 1-0 here to Stigall. Carter's with 91 pitches so far here into the third inning. 44 balls, 47 strikes. And that's going to be swung on and missed as Rousseau's advances towards second. And so now we got two runners in scoring position. And that's going to be in there for a called strike two. So 1-2 now here to Stigall. 2 away here in the third. That one's just barely going to miss. Count here now goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to miss way outside. Full count now here for Stigall. One thing you definitely do not want to do right here is load the bases once again for Witt coming up by the shortstop. As that's going to be contacted down toward third. They're going to throw over toward first. And that's going to be in time as Taka gets it. So it's going to be a 5-3 out to end the inning. No damage done, though, even though that they had several runners out on the base path, as West Carter held them scoreless in this inning, but your score still remains. Bath County 8, West Carter nothing as we head into the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
And back here at West Carter, as we are taking a look now here for West Carter, is going to be back up to the top of the order here, as in number 24, Cale Back. Back picked up a single in his first at bat here today. Takes strike one here from Crouch. That one's going to be high up in the zone. Count here goes now 1-1 here to Back. That one's going to be just a bit outside. Count goes here now 2-1 here to Back. The leadoff batter here for West Carter. Of course, Back and Stinson both dyed their hair blonde earlier on this season. Of course, now starting to get back to their original hair color, as that's been kind of fading away. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Back, as that's going to catch the inside part of the plate, and it's going to be a full count here for Crouch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Crouch with 42 pitches so far here in this game. And that's going to be ball 4, as that's going to walk back down toward first base. That's going to bring up the left fielder now, number 7, Brody Boggs. Boggs 0 for 1 here on the day. Popped up foul to first base. Was caught there by Rousseau. Showing bunt, and that's going to be down the third base line. They're going to throw it over toward first, and they're going to say they got him, and so it's going to be one away, but that does advance the runner over towards second base, so puts him in scoring position. So back now at second base, as that's going to be Corey Hedge hitting that one out toward right field, and that's going to be caught there by Beadle, and that's going to be quickly 2 away. And that's going to bring up the pitcher here, number 4, Jake Carter. As Carter here, 1 for 1 on the day, picked up a single to left field there in the first inning. First pitch into him. It's going to catch the outside part of the plate, and that's going to be strike 1. Checks the swing, but that's going to miss outside. Count goes here 1-1 now here to Carter. Crouch very efficient and very quick out there on the mound, as that one's going to be just a bit outside. Count goes here now 2-1 here to Carter. He'd be great in the Major League Baseball. Wouldn't have to worry about the pitch clock out there for him. Quickly checks the runner and then delivers to home plate, and that's going to be fouled off. No ooze, so I'm sure it missed all the cars out there today. But that's going to be 2-2 now here to Carter. Crouch delivers. That's going to be high and inside, so that count now is going to go 3-2 here to Carter. Payoff pitch. Going to be swung on, and that's going to go foul. Count still remains at 3-2. This will be the 7th pitch at bat. Crouch quickly delivers once again. That's going to be popped up. As just about losing it in the sun, and does, and Wes Carter is going to put a run across the board as back. Going to take advantage of the error, because Donahue just ended up lost that one in the sun. And so Wes Carter will not be shut out here today, as it is now Bath County 8, Wes Carter 1. Throws that one over toward first. It's going to be in time. Or he's going to be back in time. That's going to be a shot there toward short. Witt throws it over to Donahue, and that's going to retire the side for Wes Carter, but the damage has been done there by the Comets as they put one up on the board. So heading into the 4th inning, your score is Bath County 8, Wes Carter 1, and we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
And we got a pitching change here for the Comets as they're going to be bringing in Silas Clark in from right field into pitch. No starts here on the season for the young man, but he's got a 7.88 ERA in 10 2/3 inning pitched. He's got 19 hits, or given up 19 hits, walked 4 and struck out 4, and given up 13 runs off 119 pitches. So as we said, Clark is going to be coming in from right field into pitch. And it looks like they're going to take back and move him. I believe he's going to be in left field. And they're going to take Boggs and move him over to right field. So we'll get all these figured up here and in our score sheet so we can make sure that we have the right one. So as we said, Carter's going to be moving towards short. So first 2 pitches in here now into Witt is going to be a ball and a strike, as there's going to be a hit right up the middle, and that's going to get right by Rayburn. So that's going to be an error on Rayburn. I'm missing the catch there on that. And that's going to be bringing up Beadle here, the right fielder here for Bath County, 0 for 1 here on the day. Struck out looking in his last at bat. First pitch is going to be in there for strike 1. That one's going to miss outside. Count goes here, count goes here 1-1. Clark delivers, and that's going to be there for ball 2, but that's going to slip out of the mitt there of Hedge. And so Witt's going to advance on to second base, so it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike here to Beadle. It's going to be up high in the zone, 3 balls, 1 strike here now to Beadle from Clark. Checks the runner at second. Checks again. Third time's the charm there. Delivers to the plate, and that's going to be swung on and missed. Full count now here to Beadle. Checks the runner. Payoff pitch. And that's going to be right down Main Street there. And so Clark is going to pick up a strikeout here in the 4th. Coming up to the plate now is going to be number 40, as we're going to have a sub here in for the designated hitter. Was supposed to be Carpenter, now it's going to be Carpenter, which is a different Carpenter. So on this one, we'll take a look here and find out which Carpenter this is, and this is going to be Colton Carpenter. .200 hitter here on the season, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 RBIs. As Bath County still leads here 8-1 here in the top of the 4th inning. 1 away here in the 4th. As that one's going to be fouled off in the dirt. Strike 1. So Silas Clark's first 10 pitches, 4 balls, 6 strikes for the left-handed hurler. Checks the runner at second, delivers. And that's going to be a little blooper there right to second base. And that's not going to be in time. So put them right where they weren't at. And that's going to be a single there for Carpenter. Witt will advance over toward third base. And now it's going to be the left fielder now here in Hiley. First pitch into Hiley. Going to catch the inside part of the plate, and that's going to be strike one. Clark working out of the stretch, delivers. That's going to be in the dirt. Runners still will hold at first and second. Count goes here now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch fouled off here into the backstop. Count now goes here 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Hiley. And that's going to be outside and a pass ball. Runner's going to hold at third, but Carpenter's going to head towards second. So Witt will hold at third. Carpenter advances to second on the pass ball. And the count's now 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a hit right up the middle. That's going to score 1 and 2 here for Bath County. So Hiley's going to get a 2-run RBI single. Hit that in shallow center field. And now Bath County has a 9-run lead as they pick up 2 more across the plate. And it is now 10-1. Sorrell up to the bat, the leadoff batter here, number 15. Corbin Sorrell swings at the first pitch. And that's going to drop right around 4 Comets, and so that's going to put runners at first and second. That's where your defense has got to give you a little bit of backup there. You had Boggs, Rayburn, Tackett, and I think Manning all out there. Or Clark, I think, started heading out that way too. Had 4 Comets and fell right amongst them all. And that's going to be bringing up Donahue, the second baseman. 1 for 3 here on the day. First pitch going to miss outside, ball 1. Donahue, the sixth batter here this inning. Delivers, and that's going to be high and outside. 2-0 now the count. So 2 balls, no strikes. Clark checks the runner at second. Delivers. And that's going to be popped up out of play. Count here goes now 2-1. So Bath County here with a 9-run lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Clark checks the runner at second. Delivers. And that's going to be low and in the dirt. Count goes here 3-1. As we said, Donahue 1 for 3 on the day. Picked up a single in the second inning. Also scored a run. Popped up to shortstop in his last at bat there in the third inning. And that is going to be called strike 2. So full count now here to Donahue. Checks the runner, delivers the payoff pitch. And that's going to be a hit there toward left field. Continues to drift, but back's going to pick that one up, and that's going to be 2 away here for the Wildcats. Runners stay at first and second. And that's going to be bringing up Smith. 7th batter this inning. 1 for 3 on the day with a run. Struck out his last 2 at bats. Clark delivers. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Clark checks the runner, delivers. That's going to be another hit toward left field, and this time it's going to get down. Back scoops it up. That's going to score 1. And that's going to pass by once again. Hedge goes and gets it. So that's going to end up being a double there by Smith. As Hiley scores. Sorrell advances over toward third base. And it's now 11-1, so Bath County now with a 10-run lead here in the 4th. And that's going to be bringing up the first baseman here, number 10, Roussos. Roussos, 2 for 2 here on the day. Picked up 2 singles, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. He walked in his last at bat in the third. He's got an RBI, 2 runs, and a stolen base. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Nice little curveball there by Clark. And now he has Roussos down to the count here, 0-2. That one's going to be outside, pass ball, but no danger. Everybody's going to be staying at second and third. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on here for Bath County. As Clark delivers, and that's going to be a hit there toward right field. And that's going to be scooped up there by Boggs, and that is going to retire the side. But once again, the damage has been done there by Bath County, as they end up scoring 3 runs. Scoring 3 runs off of 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. And so we're going to be here with the 6, 7, and 8 batters here for Wes Carter. And so we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more. in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
And back here at West Carter, where your score is Bath County 11, West Carter 1. Bath County scored 3 in the first, 5 in the second, was blanked out in the third, and just scored 3 runs there in the fourth. West Carter picked up their lone run there in the third inning. Bath County's picked up 13 hits here on the day, with West Carter with 3 hits. And so now coming up for West Carter is going to be number 19, Christian Manning. As he pops that one up, and that one goes into the backstop there for strike 1. Manning 1 for 1 here on the day, picked up a single there in the second inning. And that one's going to catch the outside part of the plate. Count goes here 0-2 now here to Manning. That one's going to miss there. Catcher framed that one up. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Manning. As that one's going to miss once again. Count goes here 2-2. That one misses again, so full count now here off of 3 straight balls here to Manning. And that's going to be swung on and missed. Drop third strike, but touches him there, and that's going to be out out number 1 for West Carter. And coming up to the plate now here is going to be number 8, Tabor Tackett, the first baseman. 0 for 1 here on the day, struck out swinging. Takes strike 1 here. That one going to be on the outside part of the plate, so Tackett goes down here in the count 0-2. That one's going to miss just inside, so 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Tackett. Crouch with 62 pitches here, 27 balls, 35 strikes. As Tackett steps out of the batter's box, calls time. There's the pitch, and right down the middle catches Tackett looking, so that's going to be 2 strikeouts back-to-back here for Crouch. And that's going to be bringing up the pitcher here now, number 18, Silas Clark. Oh for 1 here on the day. As takes strike 1, so Crouch really starting to be very efficient here in the fourth. And that's going to be popped up. Third baseman Sorrell comes over there, and that's going to retire the side for West Carter. So a 1-2-3 inning there for the Comets. As they pick up no runs off of no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And so it's going to be the 5, 6, and 7 batters here in Stigall, Witt, and Beadle here for Bath County. So at the end of 4, your score, Bath County 11, West Carter 1. We'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
And back here at West Carter, where it's 11-1. This game is brought to you in part by the Vanceburg Power Electric Board, who reminds you to call 811 before you dig. Because if you dig up a power line or any utility lines, that will end up costing you in the long run. You may have to pay for the repairs. So remember, call 811 before you dig. Call Bud. And that is brought to you by the Vanceburg Electric Power Plant Board. So coming up here to bat is going to be the center fielder, number 4, Bryson Stigall. 1 for 2 here on the day. Clark delivers a strike into him for the first pitch. He singled in the first inning, was hit by a pitch in the second, and then grounded out to third in the third. As that one's going to miss outside and low. Count goes here 1-1. As that's going to be a hit there, and that's going to get just outside the reach there of Rayburn. And so that's going to be a single there for Stigall. And coming up to the plate now is going to be the shortstop here, number 33, Adam Witt. Witt, 1 for 2 here on the day. Picked up a single in the first as he takes ball 1 on the initial offering by Clark. He ended up walking in the second inning, and then in the fourth reached first base on an error. So 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, 2 RBIs, and a run. As that one's going to be popped up just outside of our camera reach. And that is going to be out number 1 as Hedge catches the pop-up in foul territory. And so that's going to be 1 away. Beetle, the right fielder here, number 8. I said it was Beetle, but actually we're going to have a substitution, a pinch hitter coming in here for Beetle. It's going to be number 8 batting down, and that is going to be Manley. Clay Manley, a 128 hitter here on the season. He's got just 2 hits and 2 runs and 2 RBIs. And that one's going to go behind Manley there, as it's lefty versus lefty here in the 5th. That one's going to catch the inside part of the plate, so the count goes now 1-1 here now to Manley. Stigall takes his lead off at first. That's going to be swung on and missed there by Manley, so he goes down in the count here 1-2. Clark checks the runner at first, delivers the pitch. That's going to be outside. Count even up here at 2 balls, 2 strikes. West Carter needing to keep the Bath County Bats at bay here this inning to try to give themselves a chance to to try to not be mercied out this game. As that is going to be ball 3. Pass ball there by Hedge. Advances on Stigall. And it's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now here to Manley. Payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled off down the first baseline. Count still will remain 3-2. Clark checks the runner at second. Stigall with a little bit of a lead. Delivers to the plate on the payoff pitch. And that goes just right past Rayburn up the middle. He'll advance Stigall over toward third, and so that's going to put runners on the corners here for Bath County. And this is going to be Carpenter once again, number 40, but this is going to be Colton Carpenter. One for one on the day. Takes strike one on the outside part of the plate. Clark, that pitch is going to be in the dirt. Count goes here 1-1. So 1-1 with one out, runners on the corners here. Top of the fifth inning. As that's going to be a hit right towards second. And this time Rayburn's going to scoop that one up, and so that's going to be 2 away. So with 2 out, should be Hiley, I believe, up to the plate, but they're doing some riding down there, so we may have a pinch hitter. And looks like we do. It's going to be number 24 coming up to the plate here for Hiley. And that's going to be McCarty. First pitch going to be in there for strike one. Zane McCarty up for Bath County right now. He's got 2 runs, no hits, no RBIs, as he's trying to get his first hit here of the season, as they throw that one over toward first, and that's going to be in time, and that's going to retire the side. Clark keeps them scoreless here in the 5th, trying to give themselves a chance to try to extend out this game, as Bath County leads here 11-1 going in to the bottom of the 5th inning. And so your score, as we said, 11-1. We'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and Case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
And back here, as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning, Wes Carter needing to score some runs here, as they're keeping Crouch out there on the mound. So Wes Carter down to their last 3 outs here, trying to keep the mercy rule out of play, as it's going to be the 9th batter, and then back up to the top of the order here for the Comets. So batting first here for the Comets going to be Griffith Rayburn. As they're playing his intro music, in honor of Cinco de Mayo, the Mexican hat dance. Or if you're a Star Wars fan like me, today is Revenge of the 5th. So make sure that, if you enjoyed Star Wars Day yesterday, may the 4th be with you. But here today is the Revenge of the 5th. And actually, no, I think we got a pinch hitter now. It was supposed to be Rayburn, but looks like we've got a sub coming in here. So it's going to be number 5 there. It's going to be Isaac Owens up to bat here for the Comets. As first pitch into him is going to be inside there for ball 1. So Isaac Owens batting 1,000 here this season. He's got 1 hit on the year as he's now facing here a 1-1 count. That one's going to be in there for called strike 2. So Owens going down in the count here in this pinch hitting. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off behind the press box here. Count still remains 1-2. As we said, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors here. Clark's Pump and Shop, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, and also we are paid in part for by the Vanceburg Power Electric Board. As that's going to be a pop up there, and that's going to be brought in by Manley, and so that's going to be 1 away. So back up to the top of the lineup here where it's going to be number 24, Cale Back, trying to get things rolling here for the Comets. Swings at the initial offering, and that's going to go out toward left field, and that's going to be down there for a single there for Back. So Back trying to get some things rolling on here in the 5th. As coming up to the plate now, it's going to be number 7 here, Brody Boggs. One on, one away as Boggs swings at the initial pitch there, and that one goes out of play, strike 1. So 0-1 count here to Boggs. 0 for 1 on the day. As that one goes just over top of his head, which will be a pass ball, and that's going to advance back over towards second. So Wes Carter's got a runner in scoring position. That one's going to be inside. Count goes here 2-1 now here to Boggs. Wes Carter needing to score back in to keep themselves alive at this game. As that one's going to go outside. Count here goes 3-1. Crouch, 76 pitches here on the day. 32 balls, 44 strikes. Delivers here. That's going to be popped up. Second baseman's underneath that. That's Donahue. And Wes Carter is now down to their last out here in the 5th. And coming up to the bat here is Mr. American Idol, Corey Hedge. Of course, Hedge receiving the golden ticket to Hollywood. Congratulate him on that feat there. As he's 0 for 2 here on the night, takes ball 1, flat out to right both times, 1 in the first and then 1 in the third. Fouls that one into the backstop here. Count goes 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Corey Hedge. has a fantastic music career ahead of him. Just an all-around fine young man. Here's the 1-1 pitch to him. That's going to be high up in the zone. Count goes here now, 2-1. So Wes Carter with 2 outs, runner in scoring position there at second, needing to get one across the plate. As that's going to be high up in the zone. Count here now goes 3-1 here to Hedge. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that's going to catch just the outside part of the plate there, and it's now a full count here. Payoff pitch. And that's going to be hit there toward left field. Going back is Hiley, and that is going to be it here for the Comets. As Hedge lines out toward Hiley, and that is going to end the game here for Wes Carter. Winning pitcher here tonight is going to be Braden Crouch. Losing pitcher is going to be picking up the loss here today is going to be Jake Carter. So we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back with some final stats here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and Case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
In a game that took an hour and 44 minutes to play, Bath County comes away with the victory here, 11-1 over top of the Wes Carter Comets. Let's take a look at, first of all, box scoring here for both teams. Bath County started things off in the first inning and scored 3 runs. And then they picked up 5 more in the second, so they led 8-0 there after the second inning. They were shut out there in the third, but then West Carter scored their only run of the game there in the third, and so it was 8-1 there after 3. And then Bath County scored their final 3 runs there in the fourth, giving us our final score here of 11-1. So Bath County ended up picking up 11 runs off of 15 hits and giving up 1 error here on the day. West Carter ended up getting 1 run off of 4 hits and with 2 errors on the day for them. Taking a look at some offensive stats here, first of all, for Bath County. You had Corbin Sorrell looks like he was 3 for 3 on the day with 2 runs, ended up with 1 walk and 1 stolen base as well. Then you had Brock Donahue 1 for 4 on the day. Jay Smith was 2 for 4 on the day with 1 run, had an RBI and a double, struck out twice. Then you had Braden Roussos was 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI, had 1 walk, 1 stolen base as well. And then you had Bryson Stigall was 2 for 3 on the day with 1 run, was hit by a pitch once. Adam Witt was 1 for 3 on the day, had 2 RBIs and a run, also had 1 walk. Memphis Beetle was 0 for 2 on the day, had an RBI though, as he had 2 stolen bases as well. Clay Manley came in and pinched hit and was 1 for 1 on the day. Connor Carpenter was 1 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs. I believe he struck out once as well. Colton Carpenter came in as well, was 1 for 2 on the day with 1 run. And then you had Logan Hiley was 1 for 2 on the day with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, had 1 walk as well. Zane McCarty came in, was 0 for 1 on the day. And then the pitcher, Braden Crouch, did not bat in this game. For West Carter, taking a look, you had Cale Back was 2 for 2 on the day with 1 run, 1 walk. You had Brody Boggs on the day. He was 0 for 2 here on the day. Corey Hedge was 0 for 3 on the day. Jake Carter was 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI, drove in Cale Back. And then you had Tyler Stinson was 0 for 2 on the day. Christian Manning was 1 for 2 on the day. Tabor Tackett was 0 for 2 on the day. Silas Clark was 0 for 2 on the day. And Griffith Rayburn was 0 for 2 on the day. And then, of course, Isaac Owens came in to pinch hit for him there in the 5th and was 0 for 1 on the day. Your winning pitcher here today was Braden Crouch. Pitched a complete game. Gave up 4 hits, 1 run, walked 1, and struck out 4 here on the day through 83 pitches. For West Carter, of course, the loss is going to go to Jake Carter, who pitched 3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 8 runs, walked 4, struck out 4, hit 1 batter as well across 96 pitches. Silas Clark pitched 2 innings and gave up 3 runs, struck out 1 across 46 pitches. And so, as we said, in a game that took about an hour and 48 minutes here to play, this has ended up in an 11-1 Bath County win here in 5 innings. We're going to take one more break and see where the Comets are going to be heading to next week as things are winding down here in the 16th region as we're getting ready and closer every day toward district play. And so your final score here is West Carter 1, Bath County 11, and we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
And back here at West Carter, where Bath County now improves up to 17-12 on the season. They are now even 8-8 inside of the region. West Carter falls down to 16-13 on the season. They are 4-12 in the region. Taking a look now at where these teams are going to be heading to next, as Bath County is going to be, I believe, hosting up the David Irie Classic this weekend, as they're going to be taking on GRC, George Rogers Clark, tomorrow at 11 a.m. And then the next one on the schedule here, I'm not sure if they'll have any more in that classic, but the next one on the schedule, they're going to be traveling to Raceland on May 8th, and I'm sure you'll probably be able to catch that one on the Cool TV, Cool Hit Sports Network. And then they're going to be going to the College Showcase at Moorhead, Kentucky, where they're going to be taking on Paintsville on May 9th. And then they're going to be hosting Nicholas County on the 11th. Before traveling to Owsley County on the 12th, and before finishing up their regular season at the Greyhound Classic at Paris, and they're going to be taking on Bourbon County. Taking a look at for West Carter here and what they're going to be doing here in the next little bit, they're going to be taking on district opponent May 9th here at home, and I believe that's going to be a game that you'll see here on Cool TV, as they're going to take on Elliott County at 5:30. And then on May 10th, they're going to be hosting Martin County here. That game is going to start at 6:30, so a little bit of a later start night for that game. Of course, Martin County having to drive down the Country Music Highway to get here. And then they're finally going to be finishing up their season on May 11th, going to Rose Hill Christian. And so that's going to be it here at West Carter here today, as your final score, once again, Bath County 11, West Carter 1. This has been Jeff the Mantis Irwin here for Cool TV. Well, thank you very much for tuning in here today. And make sure, if you haven't had a chance to, give us a like out there on our, or make a subscription on our Cool Hits or Cool TV YouTube page, and make sure you hit the little bell so you're always notified when there's great 16th region baseball and softball and sports action all the way around. We got a great crew that's out there. We've got 4 great schools that we work with: East Carter, West Carter, Lewis County, and Raceland, and we are proud to bring you those teams as well. But make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the little bell so that you're notified whenever we are live on the air. And then also head on over to Facebook and check out our Cool TV Facebook page. Give us a like on that and follow. We usually put links up there as well to these games so that you never miss a moment here of 16th Region Sports action. So for Jeff the Mantis Irwin and the Cool Hit Sports team, we'd like to thank you for tuning in here tonight. Good night. God bless you all, and we will see you all again next time here on the Cool TV and Cool Hit Sports Network.
Thank you for watching another exciting high school baseball and softball contest on Cool TV. This broadcast of high school baseball and softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.